like waking in the morning by a mountain stream. You're like watching that eagle floating on the breeze. And as I listen to you dreaming by my side, I wish I could call you mine. But you belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you. I could stay with you like this till the day love don't exist. Wildflowers bloom in an open field and wither in a vase on a windowsill. And you belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you. There's a part of me that prays that you'll hang up your wings someday. But the part that truly does love you always hopes you never do. 'Cause you belong where your heart can be, out in the open, wild and free, like a sweet summer rain passing through. Ain't never seen anything wild as you. You belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you. You belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you.
Hadn't had a good time since you know when. Got talked into going out with hopes you were staying in. I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time, till I bumped into some of your friends over there talking to mine. Then you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went hiding, stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane. Knew it was gonna be a long night from the moment when we locked eyes over whiskey on ice, started talking about us again. And if I would've just laid my drink down and walked out, well, I wouldn't be in my truck driving us to your house. But you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went hiding, stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. been alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane. Hit me like a hurricane. Way down where the sun shines hot, dogs on the porch, gators in the water. Way down, down in Alabama, muddy Mississippi, swampy Louisiana. We come up a little different around here. We got a little dirt road dust running through our blood from a never heard of it hometown. I got a can't quit harness and take it too far, and a whole lot of never back down. If you come around here, better bring it, cause we're no doubt gonna put a little south on you. We hold it down from Texas to Missouri, from the Arkansas hollers and the grass in Kentucky to the blue skies in Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, and Georgia. Come and find us, man, we got it made down here. We got a little dirt road dust running through our blood from a never heard of it hometown. I got a can't quit harness and take it too far, and a whole lot of never back down. If you come around here, better bring it, cause we're no doubt gonna put a little south on you. Got a little dirt road dust running through our blood from a never heard of it hometown. I got a can't quit harness and take it too far, and a whole lot of never back down. If you come around here, better bring it, cause we're no doubt gonna put a little south on you. Gonna put a little south on you. You don't think that much about life. You're just living like kerosene dancing around the fire, but you're in. So you jump right in, ain't afraid to fall, and you give it all. She got the best of me. She broke my heart, now all that's left of me is beating in this guitar. Every night a different town, she follows me around. So you get what's left of me. Yeah, you get what's left of me, 'cause she got the best of me. I picked myself up off the floor and found something new. worth a living for, and an old dusty hand-me-down six-string, and a couple chords I'm getting over. Hurt a little more with every song, see I'll sing along. She got the best of me, she broke my heart, now all that's left of me is beating in this guitar. Every night a different town, she follows me around. So you get what's left of me, yeah, you get what's left of me, 'cause she got the best of me. She got the best of me, she broke my heart, now all that's left of me is beating in this guitar. Every night a different town, she follows me around. So you get what's left of me, yeah, you get what's left of me, 'cause she got the best of me, 'cause she got the best of me. She got the best of me. Circled up, it's going down round these pickup trucks. Yeah, it's cold cans and Dixie cups, just out here doing what we've always done. Long live all the small towners, sun up to sundowners, that old school Haggard and Hank. Long live long neck bottles and wide open throttles and old dirt roads with no name. Long live them country girls, long legs and cut up jeans. Long live this way of life, long live nights like these. Long live, long live, long live, long live nights like these. Long live the Walmart parking lot, turning to the midnight party spot. Long live hard work when it pays off, and living it up on your days off. Long live all the small towners, sun up to sundowners, that old school Haggard and Hank. Long live long neck bottles and wide open throttles and old dirt roads with no name. Long live them country girls, long legs and cut up jeans. Long live this way of life, long live nights like these. Long live, long live, long live, long live nights like these. Long live them glory days, on them that 40 days, all them pass it round, pass it down story days. Long live all the small towners, sun up to sundowners, that old school Haggard and Hank. Long live long neck bottles, wide open throttles, and old dirt roads with no name. Long live them country girls, long legs and cut up jeans. Long live this way of life, long live nights like these. Long live, long live, long live, long live nights like these.
Some days I feel like the last of a dying breed, trying to find where I fit. Somewhere between high on top of the world and fighting with calling it quits. Mama says she thinks I've always been this way, like I was just born with it. Some days I feel like the last of a dying breed, trying to find where I fit. Cowboys and dreamers like us, lovers and leavers and long shot believers who get up and kick off the dust. We live and die for the rush. Ain't nothing sweeter than chasing that fever. Too much is never enough for cowboys and dreamers like us. We like our big skies, our West Texas blue eyes, until they cry in the rain. We're always after some greener pastures and won't quit calling our name. We ride against the grain. We don't pull back on the reins. Cowboys and dreamers like us, lovers and leavers and long shot believers who get up and kick off the dust. We live and die for the rush. Ain't nothing sweeter than chasing that fever. Too much is never enough for cowboys and dreamers like us. Cowboys and dreamers like us, lovers and leavers and long shot believers who get up and kick off the dust. We live and die for the rush. Ain't nothing sweeter than chasing that fever. Too much is never enough for cowboys and dreamers like us. Ain't nothing sweeter than chasing that fever, and too much is never enough for cowboys and dreamers like us. Some days I feel like the last of a dying breed, trying to find where I fit.
Some rubber off the truck tire, started me some wildfires, burned down bridges that I couldn't build back. Might have had to learn the hard way, had my share of hard days. How the hell I ever make it through all that? There must have been a reason, and I can't help but think that God's been good to me. God's been good to me. On this front porch with my baby, nowhere else I'd rather be. I can just look around, it ain't hard to see. God's been good, so good to me. Breath is failing on my lungs with a technicolor sunset setting like a fire in the night sky. And pull her in and get a kiss, little honey on my lips, even sweeter than a drip off a beehive. Close as you can get to perfect. Heaven knows I don't deserve it. God's been good to me. God's been good to me. On this front porch with my baby, nowhere else I'd rather be. I can just look around, it ain't hard to see. God's been good, so good to me. God's been good, been so good to me. Yeah, God's been good, God's been good. God's been good to me. God's been good to me. On his front porch with my baby, nowhere else I'd rather be.